Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 7 of Persona 4. In this episode, we're going to actually go into social links. And that'll be as soon as I go to sleep. Because this is also the time where we actually start phasing into our second dungeon and also getting out of the tutorial. Our wings will be clipped, and more importantly, we'll be free to do whatever we want. Sort of. I'll get into more of that when we actually start the second dungeon, but for the most part, we have to watch the Midnight Channel, because you never know what's going to be on it. I will say this though, the next dungeon we're going to is possibly one of the most reviled dungeons imaginable. And it's a reviled dungeon for a lot of people who, play this game as their first game. Quite frankly, 4 is like the easiest of the series. No, let me rephrase that. Persona 5 is the easiest of the series. This was the easiest of the series, and then Golden just, made unnecessary changes to make it harder. Because the Shin Megami Tensei series has a reputation of being very difficult, and only the most seasoned of gamers could actually play, but sometimes you just gotta be comfortable with a game. Like, comfortable as in you're confident you could beat it and stuff like that. Nobody wants frustration. And yeah, learning while you play, that's all well and good, but when the game actually have programmed curveballs, that's something else. And speaking of curveball, it seems that the Midnight Channel has thrown you a big curveball, because that is the silhouette of Yukiko. And unfortunately, folks, Yukiko's our next victim. Oh shit. Her dungeon. When we get there, oh god, I have some much needed things to say about that. Unfortunately, as much as we try, we cannot actually try to rescue the person in the TV. And, obviously you can't save her. However, they changed up the scene in the animation where you tried to save Saki instead of Yukiko. But whatever the case, we're about to go and daydream into the Velvet Room.
Welcome. Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. And so we meet again.
This is a space that only those who have, in one way or another, entered into a contract may enter. In your daily life, you subconsciously heard the call to awaken, and you chose to follow the destiny of your inner voice, thereby enacting your glorious awakening to your power.
Hold on to this. From this night forth, you are our guest in this velvet room. Your destiny will require you to hone your power. And for that, you will inevitably require our help. There is but one price for this assistance. You must abide by your contract and assume responsibility for all decisions you may make. Very well. The persona you have acquired It is a side of you that shows itself when you face the world around you. Perhaps you can think of it as a facade of determination you wear to face various difficulties in life. Your persona ability, however, is that of the wild card. Compared to that of others, it is very special. It is like the number 0, empty, yet holding infinite potential within itself. The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart, and the heart is strengthened through bonds. As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
Social links are necessary for more than strengthening your persona. At times, they will help light the way to the truth you're searching for.
Where will your awakened power of the wild card take you? I look forward to traveling the road of your destiny together. Till we meet again.
And he's not kidding about those social links. A little word of note about the social links that we're going to get. With the exception of Empress, Judgment, Fool, Star, Hermit, you need persona. Oh yeah, and also Death. You need persona to correspond with the arcana of the social link. Just saying.
You saw what was on last night, right? I couldn't tell who it was, but if someone's shown up on TV, we can't ignore it. Let's go check it out after school. Maybe Teddy can tell us something. If it turns out someone was thrown in again, there really might be a culprit behind all this. Even if it is something about that place that's killing the victims. If someone's using that world as a weapon, that's unforgivable. We need to find the culprit, no matter what it takes. There's no way the police can do it. Who'd believe that the murderer kills people by throwing them into the TV? Totally. A promise is a promise. You know, I tried sticking my head in the TV last night the way you did, and it actually worked. I think I can do that now because I have the same power. Persona, wasn't it? Could be that we got this gift from someone specifically so we could solve the case. Then again, you managed to go inside the TV and get your persona first. I feel like, as long as you're with me, I can find the culprit and crack this case. Well, let's do our best.
The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds. As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
Alright, here's the deal with Yosuke. He's available Monday and Thursday through Sunday. And that's a good thing, too, because we need all the days we can get. You get Magician Persona available after you face Yukiko's dungeon, and that's also the downside. He's not available until after you face Yukiko's dungeon. He doesn't need any social skills to rank up. However, there's certain holidays he doesn't show up because he works on those holidays. And more importantly, he's not available on rainy days. Because there are going to be rainy days that's going to be happening throughout the entirety of this game. Also, there is one hidden con that many of the Persona users suffer through, and that's the fact that you won't be able to rank them up to rank 10 so easily, because...
Chie. About yesterday? We're sorry we worried you.
Oh, never mind that. Is Yukiko still not here?
Huh? Yukiko-san? No. At least I haven't seen her today.
Oh man, what should I do? Hey, is that stuff you were talking about for real? You know, all that about how people showing up on the Midnight Channel is related to that other world.
Oh, we were just talking about that. We're thinking of checking it out later.
The person on TV yesterday, I think it was Yukiko. That kimono looks like the one she wears at the inn, and she wore it during the interview a few days ago, too. I got worried, so I emailed her last night, but she hasn't responded. I called her earlier in the evening, though, and she said she'd be at school today.
Calm down. We get the picture. And you still haven't heard from her?
No. What's that supposed to mean? Wait, are you saying Yukiko was thrown in there?
We don't know yet for sure. We should check to see if she's safe first. Give her another call.
No good. Her voicemail picked up. She's not answering.
Are you serious? Then is Yukiko-san inside that place?
Just stop it! Something must have come up, like an errand or something. Oh, or she might be helping at the inn. She wouldn't be able to answer her cell if that's it.
Yeah, but would she skip school for that?
Well, I'll give the inn a call. Got the number here somewhere. Come on, Yukiko, pick up. Oh, is this Yukiko? Thank God she's there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. Huh? Oh, no, it was nothing. I'll email you again later. She was over at the inn. She said they had a big group reservation and she had to help out. Yeah, now that I think about it, this has happened before, too. At least once a year. She said she'll be at the inn tomorrow, too. Oh, for crying out loud, Yosuke! You got me worried over nothing. She was totally fine. And you were all, is Yukiko-san inside that place?
Sorry. But there is a reason we thought that.
Oh, yeah? What?
Well, we thought people show up on the Midnight Channel because they're already over in that world. I mean, it makes sense, right? People show up on TV because they're inside the TV. But Yukiko-san's still here in our world. We might want to see what this is about. All right, let's meet up at Juness after school. Okay, I think that's more than enough about my sorry escapades.
If I hadn't seen the place firsthand, I'd never have believed a story like that.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyways, we need to know what's going on inside.
Well, how? By talking to that Teddy guy?
Yeah. Too bad there's so many customers around. I forgot there's a sale in the electronics department today. I got it. Come here a sec. Try sticking your hand in and calling him over. I bet that bear's wandering around the entrance anyway. Hey, Chie, stand over here. Make a wall with me.
A wall?
What's wrong?
Shh, not so loud, you idiot. Dude, is that a bite mark? Are you okay? Oh, come on, don't cry. Jeez, that stupid bear must have done it. Hey, you! We know you're in there.
Oh, is this a game?
No, it's not a game. Can you sense anyone inside there right now?
Who's anyone? I'm a lonely little bear, like always. This land feels so barren.
Shut it! So there's no one inside? You're sure?
I'm not lying. My nose is running as good as ever.
I'm gonna go warn Yukiko anyway. Since she'll be busy this weekend helping out at the inn, I doubt she'd go anywhere alone, but still.
Yeah. You'll walk with her to school on Monday, right?
Sure, I'll go pick her up at her house.
Maybe we'll find out more on tonight's Midnight Channel. Cross your fingers that this is all just a misunderstanding. What's your cell number? I'll call you when I watch it tonight. Alright, don't forget to watch tonight.
Looks like we found all we're gonna find here. And we've still got nothing that points directly to a suspect.
We don't even know if this is a homicide.
Well, what else could it be? There's no way a body could end up like that by accident.
I know. We haven't found the cause of death for the first Vic. Now we got a second one just like it. If this is a murder case, there's no doubt we're dealing with a single perp. But if that's true, what the hell's going on?
You know, I thought at first this all spun out of that love triangle.
No. That singer, Misuzu Hiragi, has a solid alibi. She was performing overseas, and her phone records prove it. And remember, the only reason the scandal went public was because Hiragi herself broke it to the media. No one would put themselves under suspicion that way if they had murder on their mind.
Got a point there.
Same with Taro Namatame, her husband. No matter how much we shake him down, nothing links him to the murders. He's been working in the city for the past 6 months. Seems he was here recently because of the scandal, but he was swamped with work back home at the time of the incident. There are eyewitnesses and other evidence placing him at his office the night that Mayumi Yamano died. And we can't find anything that shows Yamano making contact with Namatame before or after her disappearance.
You hear Namatame's career has also been killed stone dead? He's been fired from his position as secretary. He's practically as much of a victim as the Yamano girl.
Yeah, I agree. Then we have the second case, regarding Saki Konishi. She's the one who discovered Yamano's corpse. I don't buy the killer shutting her up as a possible motive. She was killed well after she reported the body, and the culprit didn't hide her. It's like they were meant to be found. The only other connection is that she attended the same school as the daughter of the inn where Yamano was holed up. But that hardly points to a motive. Coincidences like that are common in a town as small as ours.
Yeah, I heard about that angle on the news too.
What? Is the story about the inn out already?
Okay, I got it. How's this? Maybe there was something about the corpse that only Saki Konishi knew. And our perp killed her to keep whatever it was from leaking out.
Either way, all we can do now is keep investigating anyone involved with the victims. Our perp. It has to be someone in Inaba.
Oh, is your detective's intuition at work?
Oh, Dojima, if you can only trust the people right next to you. Just saying. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, time to do the daily routine of checking the fridge and see if there's something in there, and no there's not. Checking the kitchen to see if there's anything in there, no there's not. And talking to Nanako. get used to that routine because, again, sometimes things happen, sometimes don't. With Nanako, later on, there may be a social link involved with her, so keep making that a habit. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys next time, because we're going to have to go upstairs to end this day. And unfortunately, I think we all know what's coming. The beginning of one of the worst stages in the game, Yukiko's castle. See you guys next time.